Hello, my name is Jimmy and welcome to the 2024 BMW X5M. Let's hear a little noise, shall we? Downshift a few gears. It does sound good, doesn't it? ...616 horsepower in a high-performance SUV. This is what we need, right? More performance, more power. Yeah, I don't think anyone was really asking for this, but now that we have it, why not? Why not have just a little bit more fun? This is not going to be a review. This is just going to be me giggling away like a little child because of all the noises that this vehicle makes. And then when you throw it into a corner, yeah, it's a heavy SUV, but it corners really well. You got fat tires front and rear. Oh! Okay, this is a whole lot of fun. Trust me, it really is. If you have a chance, go to your local BMW store and see if you can test drive one just for fun. They might not let you, but oh boy, this is great. I'm not even looking at my fuel consumption this week because I know it's going to be bad. And these are just some of the compromises that you make when you have a heavy SUV with a big old V8 and 2 turbos. But that's okay. I'm willing to pay for that. I really am this week. Sure, an electric Tesla model, whatever performance, or Lucid, this and EV, that will probably get you better straight line performance. But sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes that audio factor, that matters. And the pops and bangs. Okay, I know the inside, a lot of this is fake, let's be honest, and that's fine. I'm not going to expect the world from what a luxury SUV is supposed to be. Because let's be honest, they can't give you everything, right? There's gotta be compromises. Because it is a luxury SUV, when you put it on quiet mode, you do want the vehicle to be quiet. And because of that, well, they have to put in a decent amount of insulation. So they can't really let you hear all the external noises anyways. So this, you know what? It's a good compromise. For 2024, the X5 is not all new, but it is the updated LCI, which means the front and rear ends has been updated. It does look good. It's angrier than before, and there's big, large grille openings just to let you know this is a true M vehicle. Out back, of course, you got quad exhaust tips because what M car would be an M car without them? Little spoiler up top, 21-inch wheels on the front, 22s on the rear. Yeah, it's a good-looking SUV. Sure, it's a little bit high off the ground, and because it does have just regular steel springs, you're not able to adjust the ride height like some other vehicle. But with the steel springs that's in here, well, it just means that you have a little bit more control than, well, airbags, and they're prone to be less problematic, let's be honest. Pop open the rear trunk and we get 34 cubic feet of space, plenty of space for everything that your family needs. And what I love about the X5 is one button on here on the side, and well, that tonneau cover automatically lowers into the floor. More manufacturers should do this. This is a great system. Of course, there's a little bit of storage underneath the floor if you need to put whatever else you need underneath. And of course, you can fold the rear seats down 40-20-40 to hold longer items as you need. As for the rear seats, I'm 5'11", headroom, legroom, no problems at all. This does have the quad zone climate control, so I can adjust my climate as needed. The rear seats, while not as bucketed as the front, they're still very comfortable. And, well, if you are thinking of carrying kiddos in here, I am a child passenger safety technician.
On the driver's side here, this is a collecting infant seat. As you can see, there's no issues gliding that infant carrier inside. On the passenger side, this is a collect infant in rear facing. Due to the bulkier size of the front seat, it did have to be pushed up just a little bit, but there's still plenty of space for myself at 5'11". What's nice is because of the width of the X5, I was able to put 3 seats across. As you can see here, I put the Ling in the center without its base, and then on the driver's side here, this is the Kleck Uber. There are 2 sets of lower anchors, one on the driver's side and one on the passenger side, and then there are 3 upper anchors just behind the bench.
As for the front seats here, very bucketed M Sport seats. I love how these feel, and not only are they heated, they're cooled and massaging. But cooled and massaging, those are optional extras. So, well, check the boxes as you prepare your X5M. In front of me, I do have my traditional M Sport steering wheel. I got a bunch of buttons on here, including M1 and M2 to adjust my drive modes as I need. Big paddle shifters on the back that is steering wheel mounted and in carbon fiber. Very nice touch. Behind that, it is the updated cluster. Fully digital, shows you everything that you really need, customizable to a point as well. The only thing I would say is a little weird is because of the screen is integrated with the infotainment, everything is just tilted towards the driver. So the distance is just a little bit weird, but other than that, minute detail, it's a good display. Heads-up display is great as well, shows you a bunch of info on there. And infotainment, gone is the 12.3-inch screen. Now is the thing that takes up the entire half of your dash. Shows you a lot of info, of course, and because it is the latest BMW infotainment, unfortunately, the climate control is now built into it. It's fine, for me anyways. I press auto, I change my temperature, and that's really all I do. And other than that, I just leave it on auto. So to me, it's not a problem. As I've been using wireless CarPlay, this system has just been great. I really have no faults with it. Yes, the BMW system itself, it's quite complicated simply due to the fact that there's so many menu items. But once you really adjust the things that you need, it should be fine. You got hard buttons, including a hard button for your volume and next and backwards track. And there's even your front and rear defrost right there. So you don't really have to dive into the screen all that much. In the center, you still have your iDrive knob to control your infotainment if you don't want to use the touchscreen for whatever reason. And you have all of your drive modes and everything else just on the left here. It is a very driver-centric vehicle. It is a BMW after all. Overall, the interior, it's absolutely gorgeous in here. Leather everywhere, dash surfaces, the door cards, stitched leather, quilted leather. It's really beautiful in here. And of course, this carbon fiber is also very nice on the dash. However, a lot of these are optional upgrades and extra because, it is a BMW after all. Underneath the hood, 4.4 liter twin turbo S63 V8 makes 617 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. And all of that means, well, you can accelerate to highway speeds in less than 4 seconds. 3.8 according to BMW, and those are underrated numbers. You can definitely be faster than that. But what's insane is the amount of pickup it has. Driving 25 kilometers per hour, put the foot down, I'm just in auto. Yeah, sure, electric might be faster, but just the drama, this is something else. And press that M2 button, the drama just increases. Use the paddle shifters as you need. Shift down. I absolutely love this motor. It is an amazing powertrain. It really is. It gives you just so much enjoyment. Oh, I can't, I'm just not going to give this back. What you do have to know is it is an M product. And with an M product, there are a few compromises, right? Just like the overall vehicle is. The suspension is a little bit harder than you may like for some people. And some of you are going to complain that it's not as comfortable as a standard X5, but it's an M product. That's something that you expect. I mean, you're not buying an M product to have the most comfortable day-to-day drive. If you want something more comfortable, just get the xDrive M60. That's the one that you want if you want something a little bit more comfortable. The springs on that is going to be better in terms of just a more compliant ride. This is for someone that they may want to take their SUV to the track. They may want to drag race people. They may want to just have a whole lot of fun in back roads. That's what the X5M is for. It's a compromised machine, but it's aimed more towards that enthusiast side. So the harder suspension doesn't annoy me the least. In fact, I've been driving it on the stiffest mode, and I've been really enjoying it because the springs with the firmer dampers, it makes sense. It all combines together and makes it for a very fun vehicle. And that's what you get here. Yes, a base X5 is like, what, 86,000 Canadian dollars? And a base X5M costs you 142. S-Spec tier with all the options, 173,000 Canadian dollars. It's not cheap. It's as close as we get to an M5 Touring, which is something that we may not get in Canada. Who knows? But until then, this is gonna be like the utmost badass BMW to carry your kids, you, and your things to and from the track, have fun on the track, and go home. That's what this is for. Gotta love it, right? In any case, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, like it. If you want to see more, subscribe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull over here, press this S2 button once again, put my left foot on the brake, right foot hard down. This is so much fun. I'm just getting in trouble with this car. That's what it is. I love it. Definitely experience it. In any case, I'll talk to you later. Take care.